Aloha and good morning from your greenish thumb. I am excited to share a little bit about just a general overview of what we have in the garden here. So we moved in about 8 years ago, and this whole yard was pretty, I think neglected is a good word, overgrown, lots of things. There was a lot of garbage type things here, so we didn't do a lot. In fact, when we first moved in, we started a few garden boxes up there closer to the house, and then it kind of grew from there. So today, though, 8.5 years later, we have a much more grown out space, and thanks to COVID and other factors this year, 2020, we've done a lot more. Um, this, these two boxes right here are actually bookshelves that we just laid down and filled with soil. If the shelves came out, we took them out, but pretty much the shelves are still all in there. And we've been growing in here for over a year now. We're very happy to see. So now we have a lot of carrots, and then that's a Japanese vegetable, a green called mizuna, which we're going to use for New Year's. And then this is a bed that we dug out, planted a cover crop, we let it go, then put some more. Then we planted peanuts in here, and they've been taken out now. And this is daikon, or Japanese radish, that's going to go with our New Year's celebration too. So you can see we have lettuce. That's a kohlrabi. These are edamame. That is garbanzo beans, and it started to flower, so we're excited to see if we'll actually get any garbanzo beans. Some onions and leeks and lettuce and lots of amazing things that grow. Some grow better than others. This is our eggplant. It does okay. This is our little tomato fence. And up here is the lima beans. We grow these gigantic lima beans. We're really lucky that we have friends who share their beautiful crops with us. I mean, these are really big. Some of them have beans inside, but this is a great sustainability crop. The beans are huge, and yeah. So taking a look around, we've got mystery tree. We don't know exactly what that is. That is a jabong, or a pomelo tree. We've got a peach tree there, jungle gym for the kids. We've got sweet potatoes growing on the mounds, and I'll show you orchard later. We've got 6 chickens, all with Star Wars names: Anakin, Padme, and the Jabba the Chicken hutch, which my kids made for my birthday, so we could move the chickens along the yard so they can have some grass to eat. So you can see they're working on it now. And then this used to be our chicken run, but now we've planted it out. And we have taro, or kalo, which is a Hawaiian staple canoe food. You eat the whole thing from leaves to the corm or the root. This is tomatoes that we were just realizing are probably getting overwatered because they have lots of greens but not so much tomatoes, so we're trying to figure that out. This is borage that's way overgrown, but and this is our onions. This is the first time I've ever grown onions. We ate some for Thanksgiving. It was super exciting. And then shallots. And then down here it's more sustainability crops. These 2 trees are calamungai, or marungai, or moringa, you folks call it on them. We don't know. We've always called it calamungai. And we trimmed it down so it can grow back. It grows a lot of green, leafy, very healthy. It's called a superfood. And this also you can eat. Look, it's already growing back so well. I love that. Again, you can eat the leaves, the seeds, everything. And then this is what we call ganduri beans or pigeon peas, and you can see that we're getting lots of peas. So you can pick it when it's green and boil it and eat it like edamame, or you can dry it out and save it as beans, like dried beans. And you see it grows really well, and it's a good nitrogen fixer for the soil. And then this is a horrible, thorny, blackberry something kind of bush that my grandkids love. So we're trying to keep it contained in that pot. It's time to get trimmed back too, but they love the fruit, so what are you gonna do? But it's invasive, highly invasive, so we want to be careful about that. And then here is some peely grass that's a native grass here, and so we're trying to encourage that to grow, and we're going to grow it along the outskirts of our garden. You can see back there is our it's definitely a passive composting bin. And then we've got orchard down there, some avocado trees, mango. We don't own our house, so we were hesitant to plant trees, but we've been here 8.5 years, and I keep thinking I wish I had planted it 8 years ago. We'd be having fruit by now. We also have a fire pit where those little chairs are, and super fun for the kids. So here I'm growing down at the bottom, in addition to this interesting, it's not really a weed, but we don't want it here, some sunflower seeds. I was trying to grow more loofah, but it looks like the bugs have eaten the loofah, so I need to try that one again. And then in this corner I was trying to grow some peas, and they're growing but slowly, and more sunflowers, and of course purslane that is a weed here for us, but you can eat that. Along this fence we've got bitter melon. It's a Filipino vegetable, or padilla we call it here. And also that's the small leaves, and then you can see these big leaves. That is a loofah plant. So somewhere in here, who's winning is the padilla, obviously the bitter melon, but we do have a couple of loofah under the leaves down there. I don't know if you can see it.